Today we gather, the second Sunday of October. We gather. Today we honor a voice we trusted, a hand we followed, a name we lifted, a man placed higher, higher than questions, higher than doubt, higher than the flock beneath him. I remember the child in the second row, hands folded tight, afraid to let go, counting the years till the world would end, terrified of a God she was told was a friend. She learned the answers before she learned what to question, learned to look down, learned the power of a pastor's direction, carried a weight that was never her own, a borrowed judgment carved into bone, small enough to listen, too young to know. Every question became something to hide, every doubt became a war fought inside. She memorized verses before she knew choice, learned to fear the silence of her own voice, carried a shame she never earned, a lesson of fear she was forced to learn. And the years kept passing, but the echoes remained, a voice from the front still calling her name. National Pastor Appreciation Day. The flowers are waiting, the banners are raised, the words have been written, the room knows the praise. Another year of lifting, a man above the rest, another voice declaring it knows what is best. National Pastor Appreciation Day, or is it National Pastor Con Artist Day? A celebration of the image, a celebration of the stage, a crown built from trust, placed above the questions we raise. No voice is above your own, no fear gets to silence truth, no one gets to own your questions, no one gets to bury you. I remember the woman who prayed through the night, begging for peace in a house full of fights, holding together what was already gone, told that endurance was how she stayed strong. God hates divorce. Those words became chains, a promise of forever wrapped around pain. They told her to pray, they told her to stay, but nobody asked what she survived every day. I remember the hands reaching into the plate, giving from nothing, believing in fate. You can't outgive God, came the promise again. Storehouse blessings are waiting, so they gave, and they gave, and they gave. The sacrifice grew, the blessings stayed distant, but the guilt stayed true. I remember the mother who watched her daughter cry, whispering prayers beside her bed while she swallowed every why. She carried all the questions she was never allowed to ask, trying to protect a child while wearing someone else's mask. I remember the father who learned to hide his tears, who carried every sermon like a weight through all the years. He measured every sentence, he watched every word he said, because the voice that filled the pulpit still lived inside his head. Away with nothing left to prove, standing in the ashes of the life they thought they knew. They carried more than memories, they carried every scar, trying to find themselves again after being told who they are. They weren't looking for rebellion, they were looking for a fight. They were searching finally say, I hear you.
National Pastor Appreciation Day.
The room is still standing,
The lights are still bright.
the applause keeps echoing.
Into the night.
But listen closer, there is a sound underneath. The questions they buried, the voices they silenced, the truth they couldn't mute. The child in the second row finally learned how to speak. The ones who were broken are no longer too weak. No voices above your own. No fear gets to silence truth. The power they held over you was never theirs to use. The pedestal is cracking. The foundation is exposed. And every voice they buried is the voice that brings it down. To the child who was told questions were dangerous, ask them. To the one who was told, doubt meant you were lost, search deeper. To the one who finally saw the weight you carried wasn't yours, put it down. You were never meant to live beneath another person's condemnation. You were never meant to sacrifice yourself to prove you were worthy. You are allowed to find the truth. You are allowed to find yourself. You are allowed to walk away from anything that taught you to fear your own voice. To the person trapped in a dead or abusive marriage, it is okay to leave. No church dictates your life. No church owns your soul. The years you lost were real. The wounds you carry are real. But so is the person waiting beyond them. No pulpit owns your mind. No title owns your conscience. No fear owns your future. Ask the questions. Follow your truth.